Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sohum Reactions. Today's request comes from Brian, who has sent us a famous 2CELLOS cover of AC/DC's Thunderstruck. I am very curious to hear how this sounds like because I have only ever known Thunderstruck as a heavy rock song with massive guitar. Not that the cello can't be heavy, but it's certainly not a guitar. We'll see what approach they take. Maybe it's a version of like a Lindsey Sterling cover, but make it cello. Or maybe we'll get something closer to like Apocalyptica and Epica and like some of those symphonic metal groups that often employ cello. Really, either way we take it, or if there's another outside option, I'm super excited to find out what it is. But before we dive into it, once again, a massive thank you to Brian for this reaction request. Now, my friends, let's jump into it. We've got Luca and Stjepan, both on the cellos. It's a hard name to pronounce. Very Victorian. Or could you imagine, like, actually being in this era? And then you hear, like, AC/DC Thunderstruck for the first time. No one is the wiser right now. It's a great idea for a video too, by the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Build into it. Oh, that is... I know this is impressive for cello playing, but isn't this just so satisfying to hear? You can hear all the intervals, all of the note choices. Oh my god. Infinitely badass, dude. And watch the gentleman on the left here. You can see all of like I forget what they're called, like back when I was in violin, I think it was like horsehair or something like that they used for the strings on the bowstrings, but you can see a lot of them were kind of peeling off as he was playing. He is putting his entire body into that, and then the huge boom boom from the other player. Whew, this is awesome. See the strings there coming up. Oh, it's scratchy. It's percussive as well. Absolutely hold a tribunal and set these two men ablaze after the performance like this. Like, dude, who could tolerate the heaviness at the time? I didn't even know cellos could sound like that, by the way. Slapping the cello's ass. They would blow the roof off the tavern, absolutely. crazy. Doing some, I don't know what they call this on cello. I know on violin you call it like pizzicato, when you actually pluck the string with your finger, like when if you were playing like finger style on acoustic guitar. I can't tell too, by the way, if at any point there is electric cello happening here, especially in the dome and the second player, the player on the right, really. Not sure if he's playing on electric. They both look very stock and standard in terms of cellos, but the sound, it's so heavy. I'm almost surprised that it's coming from standard cellos here. This is fun to play on guitar, but on cello it must go amazing. It's like a glitch what we're hearing right now. Hear all the scratchiness underneath. I gotta hear that moment again. Awesome dropout. Oh my god, not a clap? No? They're too mind blown for clapping? Oh my god, dude. How, like, it's, that was unbelievable. I am so surprised that some of those sounds came from cello. Part of me believes that all wasn't cello, but seemingly it is. What the hell? Dude, that was such an intense experience. I feel like because I've heard the original, I didn't get like the full experience of like the audience in the Victorian era hearing this for the first time and just being completely mind blown. Obviously, like, we do what we do over here in terms of prior knowledge, but dude, this goes crazy. Even if you hadn't heard the original of Thunderstruck, like, on its own, it feels like this song has been put on the burner. The teapot is just already at its maximum capacity. It is blaring, it is loud, the tea is on fire, it's become super fluid. I think that's the next level up from liquid. It's like solid, liquid, gas, and then there's like super critical fluid or something like that. I don't know. I did like a paper in my environmental science class back in high school on hydrothermal underwater vents. So you should have asked that version of Sohum for the details there. I'm getting I'm getting lost in the sauce. This was such an insane listen, guys. I love the cello when it's a beautiful instrument. I love it, I think, even more when it's this intense. Bro, what else do they cover? Let me look at their channel. What popular videos do they have? They got Thunderstruck, that's a 300 million view video, insane. Pirates of the Caribbean, Wake Me Up, Avicii, Smells Like Teen Spirit, that one's interesting to me, at the Sydney Opera House. Highway to Hell, featuring Steve Vai. Dude, oh god, I want to hear more 2CELLOS. If you guys are interested in sending a 2CELLOS request my way, you can do so using the link in the description box. What a fun experience that is. I like that a lot of what they're doing as well, it's not only melodic, it's textural, it's for the visceral sound from the cello rather than the beautiful melody that it can play, because you kind of are swinging between those places of you hear the beautiful melody here and then you hear how violent this instrument can actually become. And in fact, I think in the entire history of my listening to cello across all of the songs that I've ever heard it appear in, this was probably the most violent cello performance I've ever heard. So I welcome more 2CELLOS on the channel. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this duo in the comments below. I really love this. This one blew my mind, and I only have Brian to thank for sending this request my way. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction today. Again, if you'd like to request a reaction, you can do so, but I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.